What's good, everybody? Now, I know for a lot of you, the next semester of school starts up in a week or two. It's kind of sad how fast the holidays go, isn't it? With that said, I put together 5 back-to-school tips. These are things I really wish I would have known earlier on in my time at university. I graduated 2 or 3 years ago, and looking back, I put together 5 critical things that if you implement will make your life a whole lot easier and hopefully give you some more success at university. So let's dive in. Go to class. It's so stinking important. I know it sounds obvious, but let's face it. There are those classes that feel like nothing happens and it's really a waste of time, and they put the lecture slides online, so it's very tempting to skip. Do not do this at all costs. You create so much more stress for yourself when you don't go to class. It's so much easier. You're that much better prepared for the exams. You don't have to stress about due dates or what you missed. Just go. Form the good habits early on. You might think, I can get away with it now, but in your later years, it will catch up to you. Go to class. Seriously. Read the syllabus. Now, I don't know what it's called in other countries, but at least in the United States, at the beginning of a course, you're given a set of like a 5 to 10 piece of paper that is the course outline. The syllabus is the rules of the class, the schedule, the policies, how to get in contact with the teacher. It is critical, and you do not want to lose this. You get it on the first day of class. You need to read it, study it, learn every policy that the teacher or professor has, and then adhere to it. It is the rules of the game. If each class is a different game, it's that set of rules that you need to know about. Do not lose it, put it in a safe place, and check it every single week. It can help you stay on top of due dates or exams. They are so incredibly helpful and cram-packed. Do not lose them too, because if you ever have to go to a professor and ask for another one, you really don't want to have to do that to the professor. That looks extremely like unprofessional and really like you just didn't care. So keep the syllabus and pay attention to it. Stress doesn't help you. Seriously, when an exam is coming up, you usually have midterms and finals, and so a lot of tests stack up at the same time. Stress levels, when they jump, have been proven to decrease performance. So do what you can to spread your work out. One of the things that I picked up during my middle years was a calendar, a whiteboard calendar that I could write on, and that was absolutely game-changing for me because I could keep track of assignment due dates and exams a lot easier. I put it on my door, so every time I left the apartment, I saw, I was reminded, and there was really no excuse to not be aware. It's too stinking hard to keep track of everything that goes on at university if you have a full schedule just in your head. Keep a calendar, spread your workload out, and when it comes to an exam, if you can spread the study time out, it's going to make your life a lot better and you're going to remember more. It's been proven again, if you can study a little bit every day for 5 days, it's much better than cramming a boatload the night before. You're going to have a harder time retaining things. And again, remember, stress doesn't help you. It's just like a game. If you start tilting in a game, you're only going to continue tilting until you get your emotions under control. The same is true with an exam. If you start freaking out about it, which let's face it, we all do. University is an insanely stressful time of your life. If you start stressing, it's going to impact your grades. So do your best to stay calm, spread things out, and a calendar can be a very good addition. Participate in every extra credit and study session opportunity that you can. I only really figured this out like the last year and a half of school, and I wish I would have done it sooner. A lot of times courses have dumb extra credit opportunities, which involve you going to some event or some like film or going and doing an additional project or an extra paper. Do these. You never know when you might need them. They can turn out to be very crucial. My very last semester, right before graduating, there was a course that I needed like a 78% in, and I didn't realize I needed the 78 until like a few weeks before the course had ended. And had I not done the extra credit, I might have been in a really risky scenario where the final exam could have been like do or die. Had I not like done extremely well on it or whatever, I could have had to stay even longer, and that would have screwed plans up. And study sessions, a lot of times tough courses will have study sessions that involve bringing together your TA and whoever wants to show up to review what the test could be about. And usually these are the best places to farm answers and what to study for the exams. Your TAs, which are teachers' assistants, those are the people that help the professors, they want to see you succeed. And when you go to those study sessions or participate in extra credit, these are all things that can help you out if you actually like really need something like it. They're the people who grade your exams. You want them to know who you are. And that brings us to the final one and the most important. Make sure your TA, teacher's assistant, or professor recognizes you. Do what you can to interact with them. Do what it takes to beat their game. So in a class of like a lot of people, I came up with a strategy because some of my courses had like 150, 200 people in it. And you wanted to show your TA, your teacher's assistant, or the professor, like, hey, I'm showing up to class, I'm participating, I'm giving it the best effort I can. And to be recognized in those situations, I wore the same hat every day and the same jacket every single day. So that I basically, it was a unique looking hat, like just a normal baseball cap, but it was this visual identifier sitting in the same place each day so that the TA, when I'd go up and talk to them, they'd recognize me. They saw I was at class and I was participating. If you talk with your TAs, if you email with them, if you talk with the professor, in some cases that doesn't happen, it's all stuff that can help you in the long run. Because let's say they're going through the papers, they're grading, they're exhausted, and they come across your name and they remember, oh yeah, that's that kid that sits there. He's been there every day. He's gone to the extra credit sessions. They're probably going to grade your stuff a little bit different. They might be a little bit more lenient. It's so helpful too if you come down to the end of the semester and your grade is right on the line and you can go talk to them and just say, hey, blah, blah, blah. They're going to give you a whole lot more respect than the person who skipped class, didn't go to the study sessions, wasn't in class as often as they should have been. That's why it's important. So just make a relationship. Do what you can to show yourself and be active in those places. And some teachers, doesn't matter. They're going to be jerks and going and doing all these things won't matter, but it's just best practices. Good luck this semester. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments below. Thanks guys for watching. Have a great day and good luck this semester.